All right, fun piece right here. We have Scrabble, but this is the Deluxe Turntable Edition. It's classy. So if you like to play your Scrabble in a classy way, I'm going to show you this piece. I think you'll like it. About 17 inches this way. About, now I got to do math because it doesn't fit right here. About 16 or so inches that way. And just look at this. So first I'm going to show you the box. Now it has been opened. So it may not, it's got that air pocket in it, so it may not sit flush when I turn it on the sides here, but I want you to see the box. Why? Well, I guess because you're going to get the box. So of course I want you to see that and be aware of it and know what you're going to get. I don't want you to think that it's all busted up at the edges. And what do? I point directly to the one edge that is kind of busted up as I say that. But we'll show you all the way around. You can see it's not eaten by monsters. It's not recently been on fire. It's not destroyed. So somebody somewhere took good care of this. Our consignor did a good job with it. And I'll show you the back because the back has pictures on it. Who doesn't want to see some fun pictures? I'm going to lighten that up just a little bit. Hopefully we don't get too harsh a shadow on it. And you can see what we're going to get right here. But that's not enough. I'm going to flip it over. So now we've gotten the outside. That's the unimportant part. I'm going to show you the inside, which of course is the important part because that's the part you're going to play. And this is pretty cool. Look at this. It's got the little folio in it, the little bag to put all the pieces. You've got your scorekeeping tab. No more old envelopes to scribble on. You get instructions here in fancy, fancy font. No more getting drunk and just making it up as you go along. And then a source book. What is that? How is that different than the instructions? Oh, it allows you to join their secret elite club. So that's pretty fun. And then we get into the game itself. So here's this. You know what? I think that's going to make a nice photo somewhere for somebody. So I'm going to do that. That'll be pretty nice. Oh boy. You're witnessing some art happening right here. And then we get this. So instead of just your regular board that you throw on top of an old wire spindle, you sit on like a fancy couch, perhaps a leather couch, and use this fake leather plastic so it looks fancy and nice. You can sip some wine or, I don't know, eat some crackers or whatever you do, I don't know. Then you get this. Oh, so this is the bag that the things go in. So what was this? I don't know. This is to put your secrets in, I guess. You write them down, you write fancy things, and you write it down in this little folio. Maybe it's to put your score sheet. I don't know. Somebody out there can let me know. I'm not very fancy. But apparently the Rothschilds are very fancy. And somebody somewhere clearly thought so as well. So that was in the box, and you're going to get that so that people know how fancy you are. I'm going to set this aside for a moment, and I don't think I'm going to put this together. All right, so what do you get? You get these little, you're going to get this photo as well. Let's get a couple of shots of that for the catalog. And at first I thought maybe this is what you set it on, but you don't, because look at that. It spins around. Why does it do that? Well, one, to make it easier. When you're playing fancy Scrabble, you don't have to walk all the way over here to put a triple word score. No, 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 my friends. Boom, the triple word score comes from you. You're fancy now. So I thought this was perhaps, and it probably is, something to set this on top of. I don't necessarily want to flip it over, but I want you to see it. So how do we do that without making a mess? I don't know that we do. So it looks like, yeah, do you see what I'm seeing here? Okay, so it looks like somebody who owned this fancy set with the bag, the fancy egg timer, all the fancy pieces, also somewhere along the line foreclosed on some peasant family and absconded with their old unfancy Scrabble as well. So you're going to get that as a bonus, as an extra. So that's pretty fun. And let me take a look. Yeah. So can I do this? I don't know if I can set it that way. Oh, I can! So there you go. So if you need to put your fancy cheeses and your caviars right in here underneath, it gives you a little bit of extra bonus. Is it upside down? Yeah, I think it probably is. but it's still pretty fancy. So here you go. This is going to be a nice little set for anybody who loves Scrabble but hates playing peasant games. You're going to enjoy this nice little deluxe turntable crossword game. Time is running out is the little pun that I'm going to attempt to use right there. And you can head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com where you can see this and all the other slightly less fancy games that we have available for you this and every week. You can join us live on auction day by tapping those buttons and leaving your pre-bids, or you can join us live on auction day. Whichever way you choose to do it, we'll see you at the auction.